Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rich and Harley, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Harley's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give the dogs while we're working with them, and also the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which then leaves his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we provide is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Harley has been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Harley is sitting very nicely on Rich's left-hand side, and the left-hand side is where all of your obedience training is going to take place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. The command that you're going to give is Harley heel, and you're going to simply start walking, and you'll notice that Harley has been trained to walk very nicely on your left hand side at your pace. He should not be pulling ahead on that leash and pulling, nor should he be lagging behind. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit into the heeling exercise. So anytime you're out walking with Harley and you stop, he's been trained to sit very nicely on your left hand side there. The next command they're demonstrating is the stay command. It's a hand and voice command, and you use the open flat of your left palm in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay, and then out to the end of the leash. And Harley should remain seated throughout the entire command. And then when Rich returns back, he walks all the way around and behind. So not a distraction, and they're back heeling again, and they'll demonstrate that heel, sit, and stay for you again. And when you're practicing your sit stays at home, you'll start at a low time increment of 30 seconds to a minute, and then you'll increase your time upon his success, working up to a total of 3 minutes for that sit stay. So Rich left them in another sit stay for you, and this time they'll demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command you give is Harley come. He should get up and come in and sit directly in front of you. Nicely done. And then he returns to heel position by heeling around the right side of you, your back, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely. And they'll demonstrate that for you again.
Boy.
You will see those automatic sits throughout the video here. There's another one.
Stay. Harley, come.
Gets up, comes right on in, sits nicely. Great job. And around the back to your left hand side. Great job. You'll notice throughout the video that Rich is using lots of positive reinforcement. This is important to keep Harley motivated and also to let him know he's doing a good job. You can use verbal praise and tell him good job, good boy, or physical praise and give him a little pet on the head or on the chest area there.
Down.
Now they're demonstrating the down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground and the one-word command to down. And then give that stay command and out to the end of your leash once again. And of course, he should remain laying down throughout the entire command. Very nicely done. And when you're practicing your down stays, again, start with a low time increment of 30 seconds to a minute. And build up his ability to downstay for longer periods of time through his success, working up to a total of 5 minutes. We'll demonstrate that one more time for you. Open flat, straight down towards the ground.
Stay.
Command to down. And then this time they'll demonstrate that recall or come on command from the down position, this time where Harley has to get up and come on in. Good boy. Good boy. Now you're going to want to set aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work Harley through his commands in a formal obedience training session. It's great practice for the both of you and will help with the transition of his new commands and rules back into the house.
Down.
Now they're demonstrating the down from a distance. You leave Harley in a sit stay out to the end of the leash, and from the end of the leash you give the down command with your right hand, and Harley's to drop into a down directly where he's sitting, and he demonstrated that very nicely for you.
Boy. Harley heel.
I'll chill some out of that for you. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Harley has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure having Harley here. We really enjoyed his presence, and we thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.